Salve aí pessoal, tudo bem com vocês? Hoje eu vou jogar um jogo novo, tem Invincible. Não cheguei a acompanhar nada do jogo, vi os trailers, achei legal, pensei, por que não, né? Vamos lá. Tá bom, eu não quero saber das tecnologias e o caralho a 4, eu quero é jogar. Se possível, deixe seu like, se inscreva e bora lá pro vídeo. Ah, pelo menos ela é em português e o áudio. Interface, legendas, não tem áudio. Áudio em português não tem. Quadrinhos, que legal. Ver gráficos. Tudo épico, limite de frames 120. Novo jogo. Eu gosto de jogo que não tem seletor de dificuldade, tá? É só entrar no jogo e a experiência se adapta a você. A Dragonfly, uma pequena unidade de pesquisa da comunidade interplanetária com tripulação de 6 pessoas, viaja pelas regiões mais distantes do espaço. Após visitar muitos mundos e explorar inúmeros planetas, o trabalho de exploração chega ao fim. Entretanto, o caminho de casa há mais uma missão esperando a tripulação. Apesar do risco, o astronavegador Novik assume o... Passei sem querer, foi mal. Mas enfim, o Novik assumiu o controle, pelo que eu entendi.
Anybody?
Como é que eu faço?
Hello?
Ah, é só soltar.
Is anyone there? Koval? Marit? Hey, this is Yasna. I was just with you. And now, I don't know where I am. Or how I got here. I've got a splitting headache.
O áudio tá bem baixo do jogo.
Does anyone hear me? Base, do you copy? Are you there? It's probably nothing serious. No damage to the suit or bone structure. Just this headache. Bollocks! I can't hear you anymore. My receiver worked for a moment, but now there's only silence.
Ah, ela só consegue enviar a voz, não consegue ouvir.
Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it? I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours. Just like I thought. Nothing. I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either. Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes. Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups. first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place. We took 2 landers to the surface. We don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route. Leading to... Right! I was heading straight to the camp. You must be somewhere near. Give me a sign! Send up a flare, the probe! Anything! Okay. I'm gonna head to the camp, but I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this.
Tá, descubra a sua localização exata. Ok. Seria uma boa se tu me deixasse olhar, né?
I'm looking for something that resembles a dog. A specific structure which does not resemble any canine. I'm checking another object which also doesn't match. Oh, focus. That rope. I think it's mine. I'll try to retrieve it later. It might come in handy.
Tá, que bagulho que parece um cachorro lá, né?
Bingo! I found the dog! We have the first one. I need one more. Hey, crocodile. Where are you? That has an interesting shape. Of a crocodile indeed.
E a agulha ali do lado.
I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Nossa, eu achei que ela tava torta, mas é o... Ela tá num penhasco. Será que tem alguma coisa pra mim pegar ou explorar por aqui? Tem.
More dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard. The metal detector. Dr. Gorski, you won't be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead. Actually, it's peculiar. Why would I have one with me? Deposit exploration isn't my thing. I'll have to ask Merritt about that. I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by.
Vamos voltar? Ih, caraca, não tem como voltar. Eu devia ter pegado aquela corda lá.
Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
Deixa eu ver se eu consigo voltar. Ah, palhaçada, dá pra voltar assim, ó.
Huh. There's water on this desert planet. liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to form. Won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
How's it going? You checked on Yasna?
I was about to. Already awake? Good.
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up, slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while. Here, take it, and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise. Koval, will you help me here?
Sure, I'm coming. This is not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet.
Tá, então a gente devia estar voltando pra casa, mas a gente parou no sistema errado.
Up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Crow,
Astrogator.
debating chamber in 15 minutes.
This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it and remember.
Posso fazer nada nesse líquido? Acho que não. Ah, eu tô bem aqui embaixo. Se eu ir pela direita e depois pela... virar à direita de novo, acho que eu consigo ir lá em cima pegar minha corda. Vai desmaiar agora não, tia. Não, eu desceria por aqui, né? Tipo, eu pegaria a corda e ia descer por aqui. Vou dar uma olhada aqui dentro. O que é aquilo lá?
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
Que lugar é esse?
I know I'm in a hurry, but I should check this place first.
Ah, aqui é onde é que eu tenho que vazar. Tem que achar o rastreador primeiro. Ele tava pra lá. Sim, não precisa levantar os bracinhos assim toda vez que vai correr, né? Passar por aqui.
I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp. But I can't go this way.
Mais água misteriosa.
Warm. Getting warmer. Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers.
Tem alguma coisa pra lá? Acho que não. Só pegar isso e vazar, né? Encontre um caminho para o acampamento. Agora eu tenho que sair.
Okay. Moving on.
Ver se dá pra passar por aqui ou eu tenho que subir lá em cima de novo.
All right. No time to lose.
É, não dá pra passar por aqui, vou ter que subir lá em cima. Espero que dê pra ir agora, né? Aí, agora dá. Só deixei a corda pra trás que eu devia ter pegado.
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky is clear, and the soil so laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
Não é 100% fértil, mas também não é estéril. Eu queria ver a tempestade de areia.
On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them.
O que tinha aqui em cima? Eu sei que tinha uma passagem aqui embaixo. É a mesma? Eita, deu uma engasgada boa agora. Aqui tá escuro agora.
I could already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me? I just need to get down from here.
Opa, tinha mais uma coisa aqui. É, precisava descer com a corda, né?
I can't get down this way. I could attach a rope though. But, for some reason, I don't have one with me.
Por qual razão será que você não tem a corda contigo? Que coisa, né?
Here the ground slopes a little more gently, which doesn't mean it's completely flat. All right. I want to see you as soon as possible. I'll take your chance.
Calma que nem foi tão alto.
Oh, phew. Oh, that was less than ideal. But I'm okay. The suit's fine too.
Tem uma estamina de uma avó também.
Visibility could be better. Maybe I should wait.
Não, não vai esperar não.
We cut off from you.
Vai desmaiar, né? Desmaiou.
What happened? Where? I was heading to... Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But... I don't remember it.
Tá com Alzheimer, hein?
Did I black out again? Send Hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
Só posso descer aqui? Onde é que eu... Como é que eu subo lá? Pois é, aqui complica um pouco, né? É, já tá subindo errado aí, hein? Botando as duas mãos na mesma pedra.
I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
Astrogator, sir. Crew,
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
we have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually zero.
The word of paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps are, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Married, do you have the geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Porra é essa?
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right, but where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I'd caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you two. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator...
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Isso continua não explicando como eu tô aqui.
Stay. Goodness. Not everyone's in the field. This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Androbot. Stop! Androbot, stop! What the... Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone? Again? Ah, well, never mind. Hello? Anyone here? Dr. Gorski, are you there?
Hello there.
Dr. Crowther, didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor, is everything all right? Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm going to examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Só virou bobo do nada.
Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Up until yesterday, he wasn't suffering from any mental disorders. And there are no visible injuries. So, I test his blood for toxins.
Could it be the methane from the atmosphere?
Eu acho que ele tomou alguma coisa.
Methane poisoning causes different symptoms. I'm afraid it's something else.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauser.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find. You still need to designate a place for the landing.
Diário de bordo. O diário de bordo tá aqui dentro?
It's not.
Análises iniciais das amostras revelaram níquel, ferro, manganês, berílio e titânio na composição. Eu diria tudo para entender que isso é, na verdade. Teoria rápida. Um meteoro gigante de níquel e ferro atingiu a atmosfera de Regis 3, mesclando-se à superfície, milhões de anos atrás. Não, espera, esquece. A forma das estruturas contradiz isso.
A mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. We followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor. Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah,
Vamos
just
ver.
a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything
Bombas.
around that's already broken.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
not working. Not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay?
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You gonna make them wait?
Right, the others. We've no time to lose.
Exactly.
Ei, apagou de novo.
And once more, status? Damn piece of junk.
No. No point in going back this way.
Isso era um loading ou o quê? O local de pouso foi aqui, né?
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters? Air accessibility is paramount.
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir. I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source to find...
Got someone. I'm following the signal.
Porra é essa? Dá pra descer? Não, mas tem umas paradas lá.
There's something on the ground.
Nossa, que tremedeira.
It's a journal.
Devemos focar em ambos, teste químico da água e perfuração geológica.
Geological cross-section. Measurements. He's American.
Camadas de argila sedimentária ficam entremeadas com uma substância preta avermelhada, não geológica e não planetária. Isso tem milhões de anos, no mínimo.
She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area.
Aliança Cosmosolidária, quartel-general da Comunidade Interplanetária, Divisão Espacial, Sistema Solar. Esta é a resposta à última conferência interplanetária. Gostaríamos de lhe oferecer a promoção na futura expedição da Obelisco como astronavegadora. Suas habilidades e performance no geral nas missões anteriores nos mostraram que está apta a dar o próximo passo na jornada espacial. Ficaríamos honrados em receber sua resposta assim que possível. Tá, eu já li. Pronto. Tá lá em cima, né?
I think I know where I can find her. The signal's coming from a castle.
Olha a mochila dela.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Claro que você tá perto e não vê. Olha a mochila dela ali. Eu não posso fazer nada com a mochila dela? Ué, não entendi. Aqui.
She's here. I found her. Merritt, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Nothing. Don't do this to me, Merritt. Don't. Please. Lift up. Merritt. I beg you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Merritt. Astrogator. She's.
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Cover's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Do you think
Koval.
Koval?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
Aqui pra frente. Vamos passar por aqui. Caralho, que complicado passar aqui. Ele tá na minha frente, mas como que eu vou subir? Aqui é a mochila dela, né? Isso. E pra cá? Como é que eu venho? Por aqui, isso, tá certo.
Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's. Koval? Don't do this to me. No. You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive.
Todo mundo bobinho.
Koval? Koval? His eyes are
symptoms the same as Dr. Crowder's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Cobble on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Cobble was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while. Huh.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski.
Algo sobre vida no planeta?
Found them. Surprisingly accurate.
O ramo de estruturas no subsolo G verifica o ramo direito. Exposição vertical massiva sobressai acima da superfície, tanque de água e subestruturas subterrâneas, a maior de todas, dentro da colina a 150 metros sinalizado, visível do ponto 4, azimuth 350, distância 200.
You wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Cobble to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Will be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier. Got it.
Gravidade baixa.
When you're there, put Dr. Cobble in the suit. I'll connect to the Androbot through the landers antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry. To all this. Carter, being married, now Cobble, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Foi erro, né, caralho? Alguém fez merda.
See you up there. Only Gorski's left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
And Dr. Crowder doesn't. I have to go back for him.
There's no need. I just regained control of the Androbot, so please leave it to me. I'll carry him as well as the Dr. Merritt's body. In the meantime, please focus on finding Gorski.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Do mesmo jeito que você, gravidade baixa.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides...
Okay. I'm
You'll
opening the
see.
probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Peixes.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They
Eles acharam
started
peixes.
exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day that comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us. Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Please use your old name. It was Olga, if I remember correctly.
Makes sense, given that it's still the same probe. Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest
Ele detecta a sonda também.
explore the area thoroughly. Just do as Dr. Gorski.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Um cabo.
much of it. I guess this is the 4th point, where the massive structure was mentioned. Our flag should be at the top.
Porra, é bem alto, hein?
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
So RT has transported Dr. Krauter.
Affirmative, the lander. However, the robot didn't find him in the tent.
How's that?
The doctor was already some distance from the camp. I think he was following you, yes.
Sir, why didn't you say anything?
The androbot located him quickly enough, and I thought it was pointless to worry.
Well, thank goodness he's safe now. I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, yeah.
Lá a bandeira.
You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
There's something I need to do before moving on.
O que tu tem que fazer?
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable, yes?
Of course, I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Ok, eu tenho que ir agora.
Hi, Olga. Lead the way. Hi, Olga. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. I could not fly for this long.
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when. Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us, but not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No. Not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Well, have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Well, if we assume that they'll surpass us, things will get complicated. Because in order to program a brain with computing power equal to that of a human, you need a brain with computing power higher than that of a human. Ergo, a man cannot make a machine smarter than a man.
Then who else would design it?
Self-learning algorithms, some spontaneous process, or pure chaos. Something inhuman, that's for sure. These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So you'll most likely lose contact too.
Tem mais estrutura por aqui.
Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your
E essas
decision.
paradas parecem metálicas também, essas plantas.
We have to find it.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper
Ace?
has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
São lembranças de quando ela pousou, eu acho. Posso sair?
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
Ai, de quando ela pousou. Bom, eu acho que com isso daqui a gente termina o primeiro episódio. Gostei do jogo, cara. Ele não é aqueles jogos porra louca, mas ele te joga na história e foda-se. Gostei. Provavelmente eu traga mais episódios dele. Valeu aí quem acompanhou. Se possível, deixa o seu like, se inscreva e a gente se vê no próximo episódio.